4C grammar. Participle phrases. A participle phrase is a group of words that begins with either an ing or ed, en form of a verb, such as reading, in that room, trained by a good coach, working in the garden, written by Wordsworth, etc. A. Spot the participle phrases in the following sentences and underline them. 1. Do you know that man working in our neighbour's garden? 2. The children came in making a lot of noise. 3. Many of the articles stolen from that store have been recovered. 4. The Mona Lisa is one of the paintings done by Leonardo da Vinci. 5. Watches made in Switzerland are famous all over the world. 6. Cars manufactured in Japan are good but expensive. 7. That girl talking to our teacher is very brilliant. 8. Birds such as chickens and ducks bred for eggs and meat are called poultry. 9. Decisions made in haste are seldom good. 10. Information gleaned from encyclopedias is reliable. Past simple and past continuous. Study the examples below. A. My sister passed the matriculation examination in 2014. A completed action in the past. B. I had my lunch and then took a walk for about 10 minutes. Actions that happened one after the other in the past. C. She usually borrowed 2 or 3 books from the library every week when she was at the university. Past habits in the past. Past simple is used to describe a completed action in the past. The time is usually mentioned or implied to describe actions that happened one after the other in the past. To describe past habits or repeated actions in the past, often used with adverbs of frequency. Study the examples below. A. At 7 o'clock last night, I was watching TV. An action in progress at a specific moment in the past. B. When I arrived, Coco was talking on the phone. The action in the past continuous started before the action in the simple past. C. Were you listening while he was talking? Parallel actions in the past. Past continuous is used to describe an action in progress at a specific moment in the past, to convey the idea that the action in the past continuous started before the action in the simple past and probably continued after it. To describe parallel actions in the past. Verbs such as feel, find, hear, see, smell, sound, and taste are not used in the progressive when they refer to the action of the senses. B. Choose and tick the appropriate answers for the following sentences. 1. I could not eat out with you because was studying for my test. 2. Theda and Neela were playing outside in the yard when their parents came home. 3. Yesterday evening we did not cook, were not cooking. We ordered fried noodles for dinner. 4. Last night while I was watching TV, my brother was listening to music. 5. I think you were reading when I phoned. 6. We're deciding not to go out because was raining heavily then. 7. I was looking for Yamin, but I was not seeing her anywhere. The lights were going out while I was studying. 9. When I entered the room, I found was finding that it was empty. 10. While I was waiting for the bus, I was meeting my childhood friend. C. Put the verbs in the following sentences into the past simple or the past continuous tense, whichever is appropriate. 1. They wait for the bus when it starts to rain. He. 2. He see an accident when he walked to the library. 3. Her mobile phone ring while she drive to work. 4. Someone knock on the door while I watch TV. 5. The old woman fall while she cross the road. 6. My brother meet a beautiful girl when he traveled to Japan. 7. Someone snatch my wallet when I get off the bus. 8. It rain when he wake up this morning. 9. I fall and break my leg while I cycle. 10. You drive when I phone you last night. For 4D, listening and speaking. A. Listen to a talk on the benefits of taking up hobbies, then complete the sentences. 1. Doing an enjoyable activity helps your satisfaction with life. 2. Pursuing a hobby improves your performance and ability to maintain. 3. Adding an activity to your list of things to do is actually a great way of releasing. 4. When you on a hobby, all of your stress seems to disappear. 5. The more you are engaged in a hobby, the more you are likely to learn about the. 6. When taking up a hobby, you can enjoy the process of learning something. 7. If you try cooking, that you love cooking and that you have a certain for it. 8. Hobbies help you discover the things that you're. B. Talking about interests. Student A. Read text A and answer B's questions. Then ask questions given below to student B. Text A. Street art is very interesting. It is also called graffiti. Graffiti artists paint pictures on walls. In some countries, writing or painting on walls is a crime. Sometimes graffiti artists have problems with the police. In some countries, artists can draw and paint in certain places. For example, in Taiwan, there are graffiti zones. There, artists can paint on walls. In Brazil, graffiti artists can paint pictures on walls and houses. You can see the exhibitions of street art in some galleries too. There have been exhibitions of street art in galleries in Paris, London, and Los Angeles. 1. Where do street artists paint their pictures? 2. When are street art festivals held every year in the UK? 3. What do lots of people, including tourists, do at the street art festival? 4. How many famous stars are there in the street art world? 5. Where are famous stars of the street art world from? Student B. Read text B and answer A's questions. Then ask the questions given below to student A. Text B. Street artists usually paint on pavements, postboxes, buses and walls. Street paintings are colourful and beautiful. In Bristol in the UK, there is a street art festival in August every year. Artists paint all the buildings in a street. Lots of people, including tourists, come to watch the artists and take photos. There are 3 famous stars of the street art world. The first group is the twin brothers from Brazil. They painted big colourful pictures of people and a castle in Scotland. The second street artist is from Paris. He painted pictures of the homeless in big cities. The third famous street artist is from South Africa. She painted pictures of people and animals. 1. What is graffiti? 2. With whom do graffiti artists have problems? 3. In Brazil, where can graffiti artists paint? 4. Where can we see exhibitions of street art? 5. In which towns are street art exhibitions held? (4E) Writing. Study the examples below and learn to define people, places, or things. A doctor is a person who gives medical treatment to people. A school is a place where children are educated. A thermometer is an instrument which is used to measure the temperature. Note: use who for people, which for objects or animals, where for place. A. Define the following, matching the first parts of the sentences in column A with the second parts in column B. 1. A microscope is an instrument. 2. An encyclopedia is a book. 3. A generator is a machine. 4. A gallery is a room or building. 5. A carnivore is an animal. 6. A cabbage is a vegetable. 7. An ostrich is a large bird. 8. Vegetarians are people. 9. A zoo is a place. 10. A helicopter is an aircraft. A. Has wings but cannot fly. B. Do not eat meat. C. Uses lenses to make very small things look larger. D. People can see and study different kinds of wild animals and strange birds. E. Produces electricity. F. Gives information on subjects in alphabetical order. G. Is used for keeping works of art for the public to see or study. H. Has no wings and can land or take off vertically. I. Is large and round with green or white leaves and can be eaten raw or cooked. J. Eats meat. B. Write a short paragraph on a painting I like, using the following facts. What kind of painting it is, what the painter portrays, why you like it.